Sweet, sweet blessings. Got a good one here, and I feel like when you get them, you just got to jump on and relay them before you lose them. So I was thinking about the house here, and I think it's unfair if I don't tell you guys about the risk with doing Airbnb hostels, and there are a few risks. I'm not talking about they're going to run brothels in your place. Though I guess that's, some things you just don't want to know. But the risk is the codes sometimes can shut you down, codes department. Now, that's happened to three of my places over different times. There are options though, when you do that, and you just go month to month. Right, and so if you don't know, I have hostels and I put bedrooms in each room, and then there's a dorm room where I put bunk beds, and I run it all on Airbnb. And sometimes that's if some cities have different codes, some cities don't have any codes, and they can shut you down because, for instance, in Nashville, I had a permit, but you can only have one listing per permit and of course you can only have one permit per address, right? And so I have. For example, in this place, going to be 8 listings on one side, 8 on the other. So that wouldn't work, right? And so, but however, what you can do, and I'm dealing with this actually in Huntsville at the moment, you can still list month to month, and you still will, eventually be full, right? Now you don't get the cleaning fees and which still will garner more than a traditional rental, right? The example in Nashville has 4 bedrooms, and in that neighborhood could get probably 1,600, and I get probably 2,600, right? And then I have a cleaner that I pay, and then I get but it's better than. Point is, value, and here's the message: value collects value. Always, right? So even though I'm not optimizing with nightly rentals, which I would love, I still, because the city can't, because the codes, the laws, just to be, so you understand, are that for short-term rentals, right? But if you're renting month to month, you don't have to fall within the laws of the codes of the short-term rental permit requirements, right? And so I can still advertise on Airbnb, but I just have my window for 31 days or longer. And people do not want to pay a lease. They don't want to get internet. They don't, so you get people for a few months, 3 months coming in town, for finding a job, new job, whatever. And you won't be full immediately, but what happens is you collect people because the value that we offer is greater than what they can find anywhere else. So how are we doing that in our lives? In our relationships, in our jobs, are we adding value or are we taking value, right? One or the other. Sweet blessings. God bless you. I love you. You are loved by the divine. Thomas Card.